Thank you, President Hurwitz, faculty, graduates, family, and friends. I'm really excited to be able to celebrate here with you today. Graduates, today is the day that you stopped shooting those espresso shots, popping those pills that help you stay up all night. You can stop those studying all-nighters for your dissertations, thesis, projects, finals, labs, and tests. That's it. Oh wait, you still have to do it, because now you'll be out in the working world. You thought you were done, that's it. But before you paid for it, whereas now you will get paid to do it. As you sit here in honorary with your graduates, perhaps you think I have a sage bit of advice awaiting you from atop NAD Mountain. But what can I say to you that have graduated here today with your masters and doctorates that you don't already know? Maybe you remember the most profound list of life is always the most basic. As the writer Robert Fallon pointed out, the most essential bit of advice you can get came from kindergarten. In fact, I have my own list of ABCs that I would like to teach you today. But before that, I have to start with a bit of caution, or a caveat as you will, because I'm a lawyer like most, we have those. First caveat. Do not throw your hats. You could hurt someone. It's a lawsuit that could happen. Recently I saw the TV show called What Would You Do? In this particular episode, two deaf people went to a coffee shop to apply for a job. The point of this was to see how people would respond. The shop owner in this case was not real, he was fake, he was an actor himself, and he was not going to hire the two deaf people. Two people from human resources showed up and tried to influence the owner not to hire them, the two deaf people, and how he could get away with it without getting caught. I myself am a disability rights lawyer, and I am aware of how often this happens. But does that mean that because of this awful fact of life, we should just give up? Or just complain amongst each other? Just sit in frustration at the unfairness of it? But let me give you my 2 cents. Which really not, my 2 cents isn't as important now, but you know what I mean. Up until now, people have had unfairness. And up until now, because of unfairness, people have complained. And because people have complained, there has been frustration. But through the annals of history, there has been successful people who have changed the world. Is the story about those successful people who have complained and who have sat and wallowed in frustration and done nothing? No, the annals have been stories about people who have changed attitudes, broken barriers, changed culture, defying doubt. All of you represent the new generation of leaders who will achieve these successes. The annals of history are awaiting you and your accomplishments. Here are some important bits of advice you will take with you in the workforce, as in be on time, dress appropriately, Make sure all of your buttons and zippers are intact. And please be nice to the boss, even if the boss is not nice to you. Every opportunity awaits. Research whenever you can. Plan for everything. Opportunity does not always go for the most qualified, but the most prepared. You may have to work harder than someone else. You may have to persevere through challenges more than others. There is unfairness, but you can succeed. It is just a matter of perseverance, persistence, and persuasion. Now, I would like to end with my new list of ABCs. A. Acceptance. Academics, in which you are leaving behind your today. B. Barricades you will face. C. Challenges you will experience. D. Decisions that you will have to make. E. Elevation, accept no limits. F. Focus intently so that you will be the best. G. Gallaudet, which I hope you always hold in your heart. H. Honor your alma mater and your friends at school. I. Alone, which you should not be. R. RID, become part of the RID. L. Love what you do. M. Make your mark on the world for all to see. N. No carbon footprints. Think green. O. Think out of the box. P. Persevere. Break through those barriers. Q. Quest for knowledge. R. Research everything. S. Share the wealth. T. Travel the world. U. Unite. Do not divide. V. Vote. Frequent and often. Early and often. W. Work hard for what you want. X. XOXO. Never forget your loved ones. Y. You graduate today and move forward zestfully for life. Now, move forward and remember your ABCs. Congratulations, graduates.